In the late 1500s, when Japan was torn apart by civil wars and ruled by powerful warlords, a man arrived whose story would become one of the most extraordinary mysteries in history: the African samurai known as Yasuke. He first stepped onto Japanese soil in 1579, traveling with Jesuit missionaries, and at once his presence caused shock and fascination. The people had never seen anyone like him before, towering over ordinary men, strong and broad, his skin dark as night. Crowds followed him through the streets, climbing on rooftops just to catch a glimpse. Some whispered he was a spirit from another world. Others claimed he must be a god, and still others said he was a demon in disguise. To silence the rumors, Yasuke was ordered to wash his skin. Only then did they believe it was not paint, but his true flesh. Word of this unusual foreigner spread quickly until it reached the ears of Oda Nobunaga, the most feared warlord in Japan, a man who dreamed of uniting the nation under his rule. Nobunaga summoned Yasuke to his court, and when they met, history took an unexpected turn. Nobunaga, impressed not only by Yasuke's size and strength but also by his intelligence, loyalty, and fearlessness, granted him a place by his side. More than that, he elevated Yasuke to the rank of samurai, a sacred warrior class reserved only for Japan's most elite. With this title came land, wealth, and honor, but most importantly, a new identity. Yasuke, once a foreign outsider, now wore the armor of a Japanese warrior, fighting alongside Nobunaga in battles that shook the nation. On the battlefield, his towering presence struck fear into enemies, and his loyalty earned him respect among comrades who once doubted him. But Yasuke's story was not destined to be one of simple triumph. In 1582, Nobunaga's trusted general betrayed him, surrounding him at the temple of Honnoji. Flames engulfed the night as Yasuke fought desperately to protect his master, but when defeat was certain, Nobunaga chose to take his own life rather than fall into enemy hands. Yasuke, devastated and without his lord, was captured. What happened next remains one of history's great mysteries. Some say he was spared because the enemy considered him a curiosity, a foreigner unworthy of execution. Others claim he was handed back to the Jesuits who had first brought him to Japan. After that, the records grow silent. Did Yasuke vanish into obscurity, returning to a life of servitude? Did he wander as a masterless samurai, a ronin with no one to serve? Or did his story end in secrecy, erased by time but kept alive in whispers? The truth has never been uncovered, and perhaps that is what makes his legend so haunting. The tale of Yasuke, the African who defied every barrier to become a samurai, remains one of the most remarkable and mysterious chapters of Japanese history. Even now, his life raises questions that history cannot answer. How did a man born far from Japan rise to stand among its most sacred warriors, and why did he disappear without a trace?